Check, check. Graduates, please be seated. Good evening, everyone. My name is Anna Murdoch, and I'm a member of the nursing faculty. I would like to welcome you to the 2026 Mitchell Community College Associate Degree Nursing pinning ceremony. If you'll please join me for the invocation. God, thank you for this beautiful evening and the chance to celebrate these graduates. We're proud of all their accomplishments and their hard work over the past 2 years. Thank you for the call you've placed on their lives to become nurses. We pray that they never lose the hope and love that they have for service and helping others. Bless this ceremony as we move forward. In your name, amen. Now I'd like to introduce Ms. Linda Wersch, Dean of Health Sciences and Wellness.
Tonight, we celebrate the nursing graduating class of 2026. The education of these graduates would not be possible without the support that the program receives. We'd like to thank and welcome our Board of Trustees, Dr. Brewer, Mr. Ledford, Dr. McAhern, Mr. Hyde, Mitchell faculty and staff, nursing clinical faculty, our clinical partners, family, and friends near and far. The pinning ceremony is a long-held tradition in nursing and at Mitchell Community College. The tradition of the nursing pin originated with Florence Nightingale. She presented her nurses with a medal for excellence. The pinning ceremony is an important tradition that serves as a rite of passage for nursing graduates as they transition into licensed registered nurses. The Mitchell Nursing Pin was designed by our first graduating class in 1984. Another tradition you'll see is the nursing cap. Nursing schools developed unique caps as a way to identify their specific program. Today, the cap is optional. All graduates are displaying 2 burgundy stripes, either on the cap or on their chest, and that signifies successful completion of the associate degree nursing program. As our graduates come to the stage, you will hear their stories of what inspired them to choose nursing and what their future plans are. I would also like to acknowledge one of our clinical faculty, Ms. Kim Pennell. She is here representing the Nurse Honor Guard, and she is wearing the traditional Honor Guard Nightingale uniform, complete with cape and cap. So we're happy to have Ms. Pennell here. So we're going to continue our celebration tonight. I'd like to introduce the president of Mitchell Community College, Dr. Tim Brewer.
Good evening and welcome. On behalf of our Board of Trustees, administration, faculty, staff, it's my privilege to welcome you to this evening's nursing pinning ceremony as we celebrate the accomplishments of this outstanding graduating class. Tonight is a very special occasion for our graduates, their families and friends, and for our college community. Before we proceed, however, I would like to introduce the board members who are with us tonight. To my right, Mr. Sean Huggins, Ms. Tina Morgan, Mr. Joe Troutman, Mr. Jonathan Byers, and Dr. Steve Hill. Thank you for your support. To our nursing graduates, congratulations. Reaching this moment has required extraordinary commitment, resilience, discipline, and compassion. You have spent countless hours in classrooms, in labs, clinical settings, and study groups preparing for a profession that asks much of those who choose it. There will be long days, late nights, difficult exams, and moments that tested your confidence and perseverance throughout. Yet you continued to move forward, and tonight we celebrate all that you've accomplished. This evening also brings together and belongs to many of the people who have supported you along the way. To the spouses, the parents, the children, the grandparents, the family members, friends and loved ones who are gathered here tonight, thank you for supporting these graduates. Your encouragement, your patience, the sacrifices that you've made have made this achievement possible. And you've walked beside each of these graduates throughout this journey, and this milestone is one we share with you as well. I would also like to recognize our outstanding nursing faculty and the many staff members across this campus who have supported these students throughout this educational journey and experience. Our faculty have not only taught clinical skills and knowledge, but they've also modeled professionalism, compassion, integrity, and care. In addition, there are many individuals behind the scenes, advisors, tutors, financial aid staff, student services personnel, clinical partners, and maintenance teams, and others who helps create the opportunities and support systems that allow our students to succeed. We are deeply grateful for their dedication and commitment to the student success. Graduates, tonight marks both an ending and a beginning. As you receive your pins, you will join a profession built on service, trust, compassion, and excellence. The work you are preparing to do will make a meaningful difference in the lives of individuals, families, and communities every single day. So thank you all for being here to celebrate this remarkable class. Congratulations again to our nursing graduates, and welcome to tonight's ceremony.
Good evening. I'm Alethea Parker, and I am honored to serve as a member of the nursing faculty. It is with great pride that I introduce tonight's speakers for the 2026 Nurse Pinning Ceremony. Our speakers were both chosen by their peers, and each illustrates the unique, dedicated path that many of our students have traveled. Bruce Mashburn entered our program with a long resume that included being a paramedic, field training officer, and an operations manager. While most individuals look forward to retiring and spending time on a beach, Bruce decided, let's get a nursing degree. I had the honor of teaching Bruce during his first clinical rotation, and his kindness, patience, and knowledge were an asset to this clinical group and the patients he cared for every week. Anna Baldwin also chose the nursing profession after attaining previous degrees in psychology, human services, and emergency medical services. Her enthusiasm and positivity was present from the first day in the nursing program. There are two things that she excels at: being a devoted mother to her daughter, Ellie Rain, and making tons of study guides for anyone who is struggling to connect the dots in the classroom and the clinical setting. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to tonight's speakers, Bruce and Anna.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to thank everyone for being here to help us celebrate on this wonderful day. It's a fantastic day. I'm so excited. It's over. First, I am very honored to have been selected as one of the speakers for today's special event. As we reflect on the struggles and successes that we've had, I am grateful to have huddled with all of you through this journey. Looking around, it is clear how much our diversity defines us. Our unique perspectives and life experiences have been our greatest strengths, allowing us to uplift one another as things got hard. Today, we stand together to celebrate those collective efforts. This program has taught us that medicine is truly a team sport, and it requires a village to fulfill the mission. So as you move into your future practice, never forget the power of supporting one another. We didn't get here alone, so today we give thanks. To our instructors, preceptors, and mentors, we want to say thank you for pushing us and to believing in us when we didn't feel like that we could make it and doubted ourselves. Thank you for seeing our potential and working to help us honor our skills. And a personal thank you to Nurse Mike and Nurse Sarah for helping me. To our families and loved ones, thank you for your support. You made it possible. You stood behind us through the long clinical hours, the stress, the sacrifices, the endless time spent studying. We truly could not have done it without you, because I'm sure you wanted to kill us sometimes. To my classmates, as we move forward into our new careers, let us remember that nursing isn't just a profession. It is a privilege and an honor to have taken care of people in their darkest moments. They are allowing us in their lives in their worst times. The impact that you will make on people's lives will last longer than the nursing care that you provide. So do it with passion, but remember to make sure that you take care of yourself first. So may your cup always be full and overflow with compassion. Congratulations to the Mitchell nursing class of 2026. Today, we're no longer students, we're nurses.
Thank you, baby girl. I love you. Good evening, everyone. First, I want to say thank you to our instructors, to our families, to our friends, and to each other. It truly took a village for us to get here, and I am so honored to have been chosen by my classmates to reflect on our journey and the countless moments of support, encouragement, and strength that we have all shared along the way. This speech, it's not about me. This is about us, the 2026 Mitchell Community College Associate Degree Nursing graduates. It's hard to believe that our first day of class was August 19th, 2024. That was exactly 632 days ago. 632 days of growth, stress, many tears, laughter, and at times pure survival. Because let's be honest, nursing school didn't just test our knowledge, it tested our will to keep going. We ran on little sleep, a lot of stress, and an unhealthy but necessary amount of caffeine, coffee, and sugar. And then there was clinical, so much clinical. But honestly, that's where everything started to feel real. First year clinicals were our official welcome into nursing life. Here's your patient, show us what you got. And yes, the paperwork and all those concept maps. They were so intense, but looking back, that's probably the reason we can think through anything like a pro. And then comes second year, our awesome friend Trajexis, keeping us on track and on time and definitely on our toes. Nothing like a little extra accountability to make sure we showed up ready to go, even if it meant refreshing your phone page one more time just to make sure it was right. Also, can we talk about Bab just for a second? Driving what felt like 500 miles and then walking what felt like 10,000 steps all before 6:30 a.m. just trying to find the right floor, only to check our group chat and realize half of us still were lost too. If nothing else, it proved that we can find anything eventually and we never had to do it alone. Speaking of the group chat, it truly carried us through until that message popped up. Grades are in. Suddenly, everyone forgot how to breathe. And now we can't forget the legendary moment when Arthur would drop that perfectly timed message that somehow said exactly what we were thinking. Those are the moments that kept us laughing when we needed it the most. We also cannot go without recognizing the real hero of this program, and that is our Chick-fil-A driver, who showed up every single day. I'm pretty sure that person knew our schedule better than we did. We also survived snow days, or what felt like full-on academic PTSD from COVID. Instead of actual snow days, we had lectures over Zoom, more stress, and somehow we even end up with an exam on Zoom. And Quizlet, you were there through it all, helping us study, review, and maybe even over-prepare a little, but it paid off. Kaplan, well, you kept us thinking and growing every step of the way. And now here we are. No more unit tests, no more simulations, and no more long day of clinical. Just a group of people who have worked incredibly hard. We've supported each other and made it to the finish line together. But in the middle of all this chaos, something special happened. We all found each other. Nursing school gives us more than just a career. It gives you people who you see at your absolute hardest moments. The days you're exhausted, you're overwhelmed, you're questioning everything, they were right there beside you, going through it too. Some of the best friendships are built here. I know for me, on the very first day, I met Miss Avery, and I have texted her every single day since. I honestly don't think I would have made it through without her and Asia. Through every test, every breakdown, every moment of doubt, every celebration, we have all pushed through this journey together. Those friendships are something that I will carry with me forever. So to my classmates, value those people because they saw you at your worst when you were stressed and exhausted, and they stayed. They lifted you up when you needed it the most, and that kind of support is very rare, and it truly is something special. Many of us have leaned on something greater, and that's keeping God close in our hearts. In moments when we felt like we couldn't keep going, the path was so uncertain, faith carried us through. I know personally I have prayed for every single one of you every day. As we step into this next chapter, I hope we can continue to lead with compassion, strength, and faith. To not just be skilled nurses, but to be a kind one, the kind of nurse that patients will remember, not for just what we did, but because how we made them feel. Because one day we will walk into a patient's room, they won't know how tired we are. They won't know how hard this nursing school was. And they won't know about our sleepless nights, the stress, or the moments that we doubt ourselves. But what they will know is how we show up for them. They will remember our kindness. They will remember our patience and our presence in one of the hardest moments now of their life. That's the kind of nurse each of us has the ability to be. So tonight, as we receive our pin, remember, it's more than just a symbol of what we've completed. It's a promise of what we're about to become. A promise to care when it's hard, to show up when it matters most, and to lead not with just skill, but compassion, integrity, and with your full heart. We didn't just make it through nursing school. We became much stronger, more compassionate, resilient versions of ourselves. No matter where life takes us next, we will always carry this journey, these memories, and these people with us. So to my classmates, I am so proud of you. We made it. I cannot wait to see the incredible nurses you all become. Thank you.
I'm Beth Downing, Nursing Program Chair.
Valerie Doig, nursing faculty.
Paula Guyton, Nursing Faculty and Paramedic Bridge Chair. Amanda Moose, Simulation Chair.
As we call your name, the student will come on stage to be pinned. Each graduate was asked to write a brief statement to be read as they are being pinned, including what inspired them to become a nurse or why they chose the profession of nursing, a positive takeaway from their Mitchell education, a future career or educational plan, and anyone that they would like to thank. Arthur Arend. Arthur chose nursing because he wanted a career where he could provide a steady hand and compassionate care to those facing their most challenging moments. A positive highlight of his time at Mitchell was the hands-on clinical experience that prepared him for the complexities of modern healthcare. He is excited to have accepted a position at Novant Health in the cardiac rotation. He plans to further his education by attending NP school, focusing on adult acute care. Arthur thanks his mom, his significant other Casey, and her 3 girls, and his dear friend Emily for their unwavering support during this rigorous journey.
Anna Lynette Baldwin. Anna chose nursing after her father nearly lost his life to a heart attack. She has worked on the ambulance for the past 10 years and is now transitioning into her role as a nurse. During the nursing program, she discovered a passion for the pediatric population. She has accepted a position at Atrium Health Cabarrus. Her future plans include obtaining her DNP. Anna gives a special thank you to her daughter Ellie for being her biggest motivation and constant source of strength, as well as her husband Corey and her family for their love and support.
Asia Elaine Bell. Asia chose nursing after being inspired by the impact her mother had on others and felt called to do the same. She has truly enjoyed her time at Mitchell and will cherish the laughter and memories shared with her classmates. She has accepted a position at the University of Maryland Medical Center, where she will begin her career on the cardiac telemetry unit. She plans to continue her education through the University of Maryland RN to BSN program and is grateful for the support of her wonderful husband John, her family, and most importantly, Jesus.
Matthew Bellis. Matthew chose nursing because of the direct and meaningful impact on people's lives. One of the biggest positives was his clinical experience, which allowed him to apply what he learned in the classroom to real patient care situations. He has accepted a position at Iredell Memorial on the Renal Oncology Unit. Future plans are to obtain his BSN. Matthew thanks his mom, dad, sister Jenna, and Kaylin for all the support over the last 2 years.
Casey M. Borgstrom. Casey chose nursing because of her experiences as both a patient and a parent navigating the healthcare system, which inspired her to provide compassionate care during life's most vulnerable moments. Those experiences showed her the lasting impact a nurse can have. During her time at Mitchell, she has developed resilience, confidence, and a passion for patient-centered care. She has accepted a position on the oncology floor at Wake Forest Baptist and looks forward to making a difference in her patients' lives. Casey plans to pursue her BSN and continue growing in her nursing career. She thanks her children, fiancé, and close family, friends for their love and support.
Victoria Rose Bornholt. Victoria has always known she wanted to be a nurse, but that dream took shape while she stood by her brother during his traumatic brain injury. Being there for him showed how meaningful it is to care for someone in their most vulnerable moments, and it inspired her to bring that same compassion and strength to others. At Mitchell, Victoria found more than an education. She found friendships that will last a lifetime, especially with Kaylin, and made memories she will always hold close. She is excited to begin her career at Iredell Memorial on the Renal Oncology Unit. Victoria plans to earn her bachelor's degree with the goal of becoming a neuro ICU nurse and one day a nurse practitioner. She is grateful for her husband, her parents, and her family, whose love and support have meant everything throughout this journey.
Amelia Grace Bridges. Amelia chose nursing because she has a heart for caring for people in their time of need and wanted to make a difference in people's lives. During her time at Mitchell, she enjoyed a wide variety of clinical settings from pediatrics to critical care, which provided an invaluable foundation for her future career. She has accepted a position at Iredell Memorial in cardiac telemetry. She plans to earn her BSN at Western Carolina University. Amelia thanks God, her mom for late-night flashcard sessions, and her family for all their support and encouragement.
Ryan Boucher. Ryan is not able to attend, but we celebrate his success. Congratulations, Ryan.
Katie Corns. Katie chose nursing because she is passionate about helping others during their most vulnerable moments. A highlight of her time at Mitchell was navigating the chaos of nursing school alongside her classmates. She has accepted a position in the new grad residency in adult acute care with Novant Health Charlotte. Her goals are to gain experience, earn her BSN, and continue growing as a nurse. She is grateful for her family's unconditional support, her partner Jason for keeping her grounded, and her dad whose memory continues to guide her.
Jessica Burrell Dudley. Jessica chose nursing because she was inspired to make a meaningful difference in patients' lives and be a source of strength during their most vulnerable moments. During her time at Mitchell, she not only grew in knowledge and skill, but also formed lifelong friendships that brought strength, laughter, and support through every challenge. She has accepted a position in the OR at Iredell Memorial as a circulating nurse. She plans to continue to grow in perioperative nursing and furthering her education. Jessica thanks her family, friends, and instructors for their unwavering support, and a special thank you to Dr. Jody Stutz for being a valued mentor, friend, and a true example of what it means to advocate for patients.
Jessica Elizabeth Edwards. Jessica chose nursing because she loves helping people heal, and she enjoys always learning new things. This program has introduced her to many new friends, and she is thankful for having great classmates. Jessica has accepted a job at Forsyth Medical Center on the cardiac unit. She plans to begin working towards getting her BSN. She thanks her husband for being so supportive and always believing in her.
Kevin Fajol. Kevin chose nursing because he wanted to learn more about the continuation of patient care and have more opportunities in the healthcare field. During the program, he learned that he has an interest in both critical care as well as behavioral health, and he hopes to explore those fields of nursing in the future. He has accepted a position on the acute brain injury unit at Wake Forest Baptist. Future plans are to obtain a bachelor's degree in nursing. Kevin thanks his wife for her constant support.
Taylor Rhiannon Babers. Taylor chose nursing with the goal of being a positive presence in people's most difficult moments. During the program, she gained confidence in her abilities while learning to advocate for patients and speak up when it matters. Taylor has accepted a position at Catawba Valley Medical Center in the emergency department. She plans to continue her education by earning a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. She would like to first give thanks to God, then to her family and friends, especially her mom, whose love and example inspired her to pursue nursing and continue to guide her every step.
Bailey Rochelle Ford. Bailey chose nursing because she wants to be that shoulder to cry on, that hand to hold during someone's hardest moments. At Mitchell, she learned how to believe in herself and discovered that she can accomplish anything she sets her mind to. She also gained an important perspective. Sometimes it really does just depend. She has accepted a position at Wake Forest Baptist Emergency Department. She plans to obtain a BSN and cross-train to Brenner's Pediatric ED. Bailey thanks her family, friends, the Mitchell faculty, and Gracie for their unconditional love